Welcome everyone. I hope you can all hear me well. That's great. And welcome with this wonderful micro new moon. And micro only means that the moon is very far away from the planet. So actually our awareness is needed to make a connection with the moon. And it's helping us to be in our own sensitivity. And of course, the Council of Light is ever enthusiastic. So very welcome with this direct channeling with the portal of information. So allow yourself to sit just in a very relaxed way, but make sure that your spine is straight, but still relaxed. Or if you prefer to lay down, that's totally fine. Just make sure that your spine is straight as well. Or if you would love to listen back to this recording when walking in nature, that's always a great idea. So allow yourself to feel your body. And let the stillness work for you. And I'm tuning in with the Council of Light for this moon's transmission. Dear humans, normally we talk a lot and we are aware that this information can feel a lot for the human mind to digest. So this time we want to make sure that silence is a big part of this transmission. So everyone can practice listening to us, especially when it is silent. Because the messages we spread are here to help you ascend, to rewrite your past, and to make new shifts for the future. Because from our point of view, the seventh dimension, there is no time. And there is no language. That's why we transform our energy and messages into words in the moment now. Every 2 weeks with the magnetism power of the moon. But the language we speak is inspiring for the cognitive mind. But the real transmutation power is in its vibration. Therefore, for everyone who sometimes gets lost in our words, or for the ones who are falling asleep, don't worry. The frequencies of our transmissions are still reaching your human body. And for everyone who still's got an image about ascension, that it might be a very beautiful and wonderful path, we say, yes, of course, but Being incarnated in the human body in the third dimension, ascension might feel quite raw. Receiving the higher frequencies are reminding you of your origin. And all the lower frequencies of trauma and pain are receiving the light frequencies to become aware. And this new moon in Scorpio is no exception. A wonderful and great moon for clearing of the bladder and the kidneys. Because in this transmission, the lower frequencies of old fears are receiving the light frequencies to be transmuted. So don't feel strange when you are feeling heat flashes or cold flashes through the body, and your kidneys and bladder are suddenly in a more sensitive state. So after this transmission, we advise you to drink a lot of warm water to cleanse your kidneys and bladder. So we would love to ask you to bring kindness to your kidney. Simply bring your awareness with these organs of clearing. When it's difficult for you to bring your awareness with your kidneys, you can place your warm hands on the back of your body. Collectively, on your planet, there will be an enormous purge of fear. So don't be surprised if the upcoming 2 weeks, old fears and conflicts will bring to the surface. We say the higher frequencies are doing their work, purging out the old frequencies of fear. We would love to give you some advice how to surf these waves of fear releasing. The number one ingredient with this transmission is entering the silence. So, for those of you who easily meditate, allow yourself some 50 minutes a day to be in silence, to bring awareness with your kidneys and bladder. For the ones who think it's difficult to meditate in daily life, allow yourself to walk in nature alone. Let yourself be embraced with nature's silence. Second step, allow yourself to be in loving kindness awareness with your organs, the bladder and the kidneys. Simply be aware of their placement. Step 3, simply breathe and give space. The ascension waves are so strong for humanity. It's not the question that fear will be released. The question is, how will fear be released? When being unaware, your actions will be full of fear. When being fully aware, you release the fear in loving and kindness energy while meditating or walking in nature. Our advice is, of course, the last option. When being in full awareness, you win time in the fear-releasing process. Let your body be sensitive. Because the moment you give permission, the transmission is already working with your body. When you are a pet owner, you might notice that animals will help you to ascend even faster. When meditating in groups, the transmission will work even faster. Releasing old fears to clear the path for the new. Please remember the importance of step 2 and 3. Being in loving and kindness awareness and simply breathe. The release of fear might come in heat or cold flashes or shivering in the body. Old cramping might pop up, or old skin rashes may occur. Some of you might experience headaches, and some of you might experience belly pain. But please remember, this is clearing the organs. So the ascension flow with next full moon can fully transmit. Ascending with the human body is bringing awareness with the transmutation flows through your human body. We fully understand the question in your field. How to get into a loving kindness state when you don't feel that way. Please understand that the heart has the capability to love very deeply. The vibration of compassion is sourcing from our own hearts. So even when you are feeling grumpy, sad, even might feel depressed, there is compassion and kindness available when you shift channels inside your human body. Yes, this needs a little practice every day. During Scorpio season, it is a great timing to remember our deepest source of love beneath the drama we thought what was our truth. So what are we actually saying? By spending 15 minutes a day releasing old fears with awareness and loving and kindness energy while breathing, you are actually making new space for the new thing to arrive. One important side note: don't give fear the power to take you over. So your awareness from your heart's frequency is so much stronger than the frequency of fear. So when fear is popping up, always remember you are its source of very high frequency of compassion. So when it's difficult for you to feel this brightness from the inside out, please use our trick by simply smiling when meditating, or simply smiling when walking in nature. When smiling, your body is releasing hormones of the happiness frequency. Don't you think that the human body is and quite wonderful? So when you just softly smile in your meditation, it's easier for you to shift to the heart frequency of compassion and kindness. A little trick from the monks. Why is this new moon so important on your planet? This moon is helping you to clear out generational fear. So fear from your family lines will finally be cleared out of your human body. You can support and speed up this process by drinking warm, coated water. Warm because it's easier for the human body to digest and to flush warm water through the human body. And coated water because if you coat your water with compassion, you are actually winning time. You are speeding up the process. Thank you. And we fully understand your question. But the moment you place your awareness with the fear release inside your human body, it's easier to let go of the fear without the story. So the answer is no. You don't have to relive the old fears from your family lines. Now the frequencies on your planet are high enough to help you clear out old generational trauma of fear. And yes, these generational fear releases will happen in waves. The first one, November 2025. The second wave of fear release in December 2026. And the third wave of clearing old fear will happen in 2027. The frequency of fear is quite difficult for humans to love. We fully understand. That's why we are giving you scheduled moments to hold space for fear. With a activated and elevated mind frequency, we can fall deeper into our heart's frequency, so the transmutation space is even stronger. That's what we said before. Mind frequency will work together with the heart frequency, so you can win time. Humans are the first race on planet Earth who are ascending with the third dimension. So humans are the first species who are ascending with their human bodies. That's why being in awareness while being in fear, softly smiling, and being aware of releasing fear is such a brave path to do. So give yourself some compliments for being in this circle. Let silence work for you while releasing fear with a loving and kindness awareness, with a elevated mind frequency and a open heart space. Simply breathing is enough. And we are going to silence and integration. And there is one final message from the Council of Light, which I would love to channel for you. Dear brave ones, please remember that when holding space for fear, it's actually a self-love practice. Because when releasing fear through the human body, by drinking a lot of water and the kidneys and bladder are automatically cleansing, you are doing work for generations. So please understand that these old frequencies of fear, which are stuck inside the human body, will be released through water. And when being not aware, this water will affect your actions. So the upcoming 2 weeks, you will see a lot on your planet, fear-based actions. And from this point of view, we are going to ask you to stay present with your self-love and compassion without judging. So when people are moving from a place of fear, just be aware and staying present in your own heart frequency. Because the release of these fear-based frequencies is quite strong at the moment. So you will see it back on your planet by making big decisions out of fear and also enormous stock drops because people are afraid to lose, so they want to sell. There is an enormous power shift on your planet playing out on a money scale. The old Earth is still based on this old system. But when these fear waves will be released on the planet, the money system doesn't have enough power to hold on its old frequencies of power. Therefore, you will see more and more as an integration of this fear release that people are choosing to give from a place of love and trust. It's easier to give from this frequency because the fear frequency doesn't hold us in this individual state that we need to work to be in survival mode. So please understand that it is quite powerful that these fear waves are actually quite close to your festive of what you call on Earth Christmas. A festive to share your light. A festive to give from a place of abundance. From a place of deep trust that there is enough light for everyone to behold. So we want to thank everyone from this powerful light circle for being so aware of your own fear. Please, the upcoming 1 to 2 weeks, give yourself some space to clear and drink enough warm, coated water to speed up the process. A great opportunity to remember deep self-love. And when you hear the sound of the gong, Just simply return back into your human body, feeling its kindness and giving yourself some compliments for doing this brave work. Thank you so much for joining. The moment we meditate together, our light field gets so much stronger. And they always show me a lot of images. So I said it before once, and they're showing me the same images. So I would love to speak about it again. But in the Dutch series, you have the troetelbeertjes. And that is our quality. So our heart is like very strong in its light. So fear doesn't hold us in the old shell. So they showed me those kind of images. So please remember that when you are meditating and inviting fear to be let go through your body and releasing it. Friday, the 5th of December, there will be a super full moon, and I'm very excited about it. It's in Gemini, but I'm not sure if I will be able to do a transmission because I will be in Egypt. I will record one, but maybe it will be online later. So I'm not sure at what date because Wi-Fi in Egypt is not always a strong suit. If you would like to help me to spread the messages of the Council of Light even more, please like and subscribe. It really works. Or tell your friends all about it, because the moment we meditate together, our light field just gets stronger. If you would like to join, we have a Signal group, so you never miss a transmission live. And thank you so much for your donations. With a lot of love from Lou.